started. So if we quickly go where we have left last time, let me quickly go to the place where we have left last time. Which person has the here we left it. Yes. So let me, before doing that, I just wanted to see what we have seen. So we have seen in the first session of the part 1, is the service and praise with differentiation a mark of respect or disrespect? We have covered what is the basic difference between human intelligence and discrimination, and how to discriminate, and is universality determined by one's belief to accept or by universal principle itself? And next one is, what is the problem? I know it's not appearing, I know that it is not appearing. What is the problem living with many paths and belief? That's what we discussed. And why should one know who is God? That's what we discussed. And does God exist? What is the definition of God? If he exists, what is the definition? We have already seen in our second session, that is does God exist? And now we are here. Which person has the qualification of declaring anyone as God? Okay, which person has the qualification to declare anyone as God? Any idea? Why can't we, you and me, declare anyone as God? I'm not saying we are gods. Why can't you or me don't have a eligibility to declare someone as God? Any guesses? किसको वो एलिजिबिलिटी है जो बोल सकता है कि ये गॉड है, ये भगवान है? What is it? Who has the eligibility to say he is God, or that particular person is a God?
God himself is having that.
Okay. You came directly to the answer. That's good. Why only God? Why only God has the let me ask him only, since you answered the question, let me ask you. So why only God has the eligibility to say that he is God? No, let him answer. Let him give the opportunity first, since he answered. Why only God has the eligibility to say that he is God?
There are 6 distinct qualities.
That are qualities of a God. I'm not asking about quality. We know the qualities of God, 6 opulences of God that you are referring to. But I'm talking who has the eligibility to say that who is God. Why you are not God? Why you are not God? And see, let me cut this. I'm talking about the person who is having eligibility to say that he is God. I'm not asking what are the qualities of someone to become a God. I'm not asking that. Yes, you are right. For that question, your answer is right. That the God has these 6 opulences in full, only that person can be God. That is, you are telling the qualities of a God. Okay, but I'm asking about the person who has the qualification to say that someone is God. Yes, your answer is right. God is only having the qualification to say that he himself is God. You are right. But why only he? Why not others? That's what my question is. Samajh mein aa raha hai? Did I confuse you? No, right? Okay. Limited senses. Okay. What else?
Less knowledge compared to God.
Less knowledge. No, that's true. Okay. You are not attacking the problem. Yes, you are right. Your all answers are right. Your senses are not perfect. We are having less knowledge than God to declare someone as God. That's right. Anything else? Any other answers?
God is only one. So
God is only one.
So he only knows that he is God.
He is God. No, that obviously he will be knowing that he is God. But why can't you say that he is God? No, you are all in acceptance that one is God, he is God. But why can't you say that he is God? Why you are not having the eligibility to say that he is God? Why you are not having eligibility to say that Krishna is God? Why you don't have the eligibility? Divya Drishti. Okay.
Maybe we are not reading scriptures. We will get the definition of God.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. We are not reading the scriptures and we are not gaining that knowledge enough to declare someone as God. Okay. That's also a logical answer. I take that. Anything else? Okay. But Janma Mriti, Jaravadi are the real problems. Manakuntai, దేవుడికి ఉండవు కాబట్టి ఆయన గాడ్, నో డౌట్. కానీ మనమేమి దేవుళ్ళం అని చెప్పట్లా, మనమేమి భగవంతులను మనమేమి డిక్లేర్ చేసుకోవట్లా. కానీ మనకెందుకు అర్హత లేదు పలానా మనిషి ఆయన దేవుడు అని చెప్పడానికి. మనకు ఎందుకు అర్హత లేదు పలానా మనిషి కృష్ణుడు అనే అతను దేవుడు అని చెప్పే అర్హత మనకెందుకు లేదు?
Because
We are not fully qualified.
We are not fully qualified.
We
Why
are not fully qualified.
we are not qualified?
We are not up to that knowledge.
We are in the
We are
material
still
world.
in that Maya little.
Okay, fine. Actually, I am looking for an answer which I already given it actually.
మనకే తెలియదు God ఉన్న qualities అన్ని మనకే తెలుసు.
Okay. Yeah. No, your answers are not wrong, but I am looking for a correct answer. I already answered this several times in our sessions. I answered Kaliga memories. Yeah, because we are not having eligibility to point someone or to identify someone as God, because we are affected with three modes of material nature. We are affected with three modes of material nature: Satguna, the Rajoguna, Tamoguna. We are affected with. But who can declare that someone is God who is above these three modes of material nature? Who is above this Traigunya Vishya Vedo? Who is above this three modes of material nature? He himself can declare someone as God. And who is above the three modes of material nature? Huh? God. Only God. No one else. సత్వగుణలో కూడా చేయలేరు. సత్వగుణాన్ని పర్ఫెక్ట్ అనుకుంటున్నారా? శుద్ధ సత్వ, ఎస్, శుద్ధ సత్వ కెన్ రియల్లీ. బట్ హౌ మెనీ ఆర్ దేర్ ఇన్ శుద్ధ సత్వ? You might be finding people in Rajoguna or at the max in Sattva-guna, even though despite they are not devotees, they can be in Sattva-guna. There is a possibility. You might be seeing a lot of people like that, right? No, Shuddha Sattva, yeah, there might be devotees who, our aim should be that we should be above that three modes of material nature and placed ourselves in Shuddha Sattva to understand God at least. But he is above the three modes of material nature, so he himself can declare that he is God, no one else. And apart from that, after that knowledge has percolated down, then the acharyas and different sampradayas come into picture. Okay, so we need to understand that, and we need our conclusion. Whatever. So we need to understand that these three modes of material nature we are getting impacted with, and we need to understand that we have our own limitations, and we are having, right, when any topic is given. For example, these two kids are there. What's his good name, Amma? What's a good name? Ganesh. I think he is shocked. Ganesh and Brijesh. So now, for example, Ganesh and Brijesh are there. Now, single problem, if it is given to them to solve, though they are brothers only, but they might be having their own way of dealing the problem, right? Similarly, if we are having one nature, there is a possibility of having a different approaches or different way of finding a definition of a God. So that's the reason why we should grow above the three modes of material nature to understand who is God. And our conclusion can be different as they are based on our material nature or material senses. And to understand him, the persons, as I said, we should be above the three modes of material nature. We should be above. We should aim for, as a devotee only you can understand God. As a devotee only we can understand the God. So that's what we need to be clear. And as we said, even it's not only about human beings, even the gods also. Can you believe the gods are also are under the impact of modes of material nature? Can you believe that? Other gods, devatas, because the demigod word, it seems it looks very disturbing for the people, so I wanted to use devatas as a word. Demigod is a term generally used in the Western countries for showing the difference, but in being in India, let us use the term devatas. Okay, there are Mukkoti devatas, all the Mukkoti devatas, including Indra and including Brahma. Can you expect Brahma in the effect of these three modes? Yes? No, Shiva is
Shiva is not.
He's the expansion of him only, when Vishnu only. So we can't comply him in that category. Yeah. So, but Brahma and other Mukkoti devatas, they are under the impact of these three modes of material nature. You might. Yes. Vishnu. But we need to understand here, yeah, I take that point, but we should not think that those personalities are in that mode. Basically, we need to understand that that personality deals with the people who are in modes of ignorance. Lord Shiva mainly deals with the people who are in modes of ignorance. And Rajoguna, as Prabhuji said, Brahma mainly deals with the people who are in modes of passion, Rajoguna. And Vishnu deals with the people who are in Sattva-guna. So the intention, here is not to belittle the devatas. It's not the intention. They are doing a great duty. They are doing a great duty. Lord Shiva's duty is not meager duty. Dealing with Tamoguna people, do you feel it is really easy? How many of you feel that it is really easy? When leave about the level of Lord Shiva dealing with the innocent or ignorant people, even in our own villages. If you see, when some festival is there, the kind of tamoguna they are in, it is very difficult to convince people itself. Because I am coming from village background, so I see, and especially coming to KC, I am able to clearly see who is Rajaguna, who is Tamoguna, who is Sattaguna. I am able to see it. So it's very difficult to deal with people in and around us itself. When, as you say, I think I have already taken an example. For example, if I see Ashish Prabhu like this seriously, he might say, "Kya dekh raha hai tu?" Immediately there is a possibility of fight, right? So better see a good look. That's it. So we should not undermine Lord Shiva, who is dealing with the people who are in mode of ignorance. Okay.
Now only in this Ganesh Puja, yesterday also the food stalls were there. Even today it's there. And yesterday in the food stall in Ganesh Puja, they are having this food stall and they have this non-veg and all, like,
Prabhuji, yes. See, Prabhuji, we need to. Prabhuji, there is. I mean, I don't want to take.
Non-veg also is there.
Yeah, chicken.
Yeah. The thing is, Prabhuji, I think we had this discussion numerous times. Prabhuji, we will have the discussion in person, Prabhu. Prabhuji, let us concentrate on our progress. Because if it is there in our influence, there is circle of influence, right? If it is in our influence, let us try to change it. Now, what is there in our influence? Devotees are coming to satsang. Now, what best knowledge as per Shastras we will try to provide, and we will try to provide the environment. For example, daily our Deepa Mataji is taking whatever chanting she is doing early morning at 5:30 and inviting all the devotees to come. 9 o'clock online session is also there, conducting chanting. So, if this environment is being provided, let us take the leverage. Thinking about the things which are out of our circle of influence, it is unnecessarily it will hinder your spiritual progress. I am not saying that is right. I am not saying that. I am not giving a positive note on that. But please try to understand, because all things there are in society, there are a lot of things. It is Kali Yuga, and as the Kali Yuga progresses, there are a lot of things which are going to happen. Everything is not in our circle of influence. Where in our, for example, Prabhuji is there. At least his circle of influence is he can give best values to Ganesha and Brijesh. Can he change the kids of other family members in and around neighborhood? Probably he can do it. Probably he can conduct session or value-based education. For example, Ruchi Mataji, Yogesh Prabhu and Ruchi Mataji is there. They are conducting Bal Gokulam sessions within the community, and they are trying to propagate the knowledge in whatever way. So in the circle of influence, what they are doing at the max, they are impacting the kids of the community. But can they go and influence all other things outside the society? No. So whatever is there in our hand, let us try to do that. That's what the message we should think. I know it's not good to happen, and now again, no need to feel bad about it. Why? Because they are not got an opportunity to learn the knowledge, perfect knowledge from Vedas, and if they are not interested, they are misusing their free will, and if they are not exposed to our knowledge, we are trying to provide that. If they are grasping it, well and good. If they are not grasping it, we are not the people to judge them. Let us not judge others. Who knows? There are wonderful devotees who are not coming to satsangs. They are much elevated than us, right? Our intention is, can we declare that who is not coming to satsang, to this satsang, all are bad people? No, right? We can't say that. So let us try to concentrate here, and we need to understand, here in this world, we are not here to become charity champions. There are a lot of people who does the charity, but as I said, karma, already we are seeing why do bad things happen to good people. Charity, alone will not help. Charity might be giving you extra positive credit to go to heavenly planets, but it doesn't break the cycle of birth, death, old age, disease. That's what we need to understand. Okay. So in this category, even Durga Mai uses all these three modes of material nature to filter people to go to Krishna. Because Krishna, he wants gems, he wants devotees to worship him. And unnecessarily, if someone is doing a drama of a devotee, she will perfectly test him. Don't believe it's a emotional statement. It is a very true statement. It's very practical also. If actually Durga only tests people who are trying to have devotion towards the Lord. Otherwise, other people, there is no need for disturbance. Already they are in Maya, so there is no extra effort for her to mend people or give punishment. They are already in Maya, so there is no effort. She puts her effort only to the devotees or only to the people who are trying to be serious towards God. Because she doesn't want Chatta to go to Krishna. Chatta means unnecessary junk. No. I told that in Telugu. I mean, Durga wants all the people to have devotion towards Krishna. And she filters. If someone is serious, she will really test them. Are you really serious or not? And believe me, it's very practical. In my limited journey of 7 to 8 years, how does she test? For example, someone is there in satsang right now, and Mataji is seeing mobile phone. Mataji is seeing mobile phone. Suddenly something message has come. There is an offer in what is that? Chandana Brothers. Offer is coming. Satsang is going on. Chandana Brothers offer, and that offer is ending today itself. Prabhuji, घर में थोड़ा relatives आए हैं. I think I need to go. That's it. The testing. This is one kind of testing, and Durga Mai knows how to test also. Perfectly she tests actually. How serious you are. And for example, some session is going. Someone is chanting. That is Naam Aparadh. If some session is going and you are chanting, for example, some rounds are not done. From morning, some rounds are not done, and some session is going on, and you are chanting in the back, sitting in the back bench, and you are hiding your mala and chanting. That is a Naam Aparadh. That's how. That means if you are really interested, you will not do that. Unfortunately, a lot of devotees don't know that it is a Naam Aparadh. Actually, when the satsang is going on, some devotee is giving a session, then we should not chant. If someone is doing it, nothing. See, if you are not knowing, ask. But as I said, someone says, Ganesh, when red signal comes in the traffic signal, when in the traffic signal, if red signal appears, what will you do? If green signal comes? Now, Ganesh said that. Now, Prabhuji, I don't know what signal, how to go. I really don't know. Ignorance is not bliss. If you don't know, check and get back. Since I don't know, I will not have punishment. No, will traffic police will agree? रेड सिग्नल बोले तो रुकना करके मुझे मालूम नहीं था सर. आई एम रियली सॉरी. टुडे अभी मुझे मालूम चल गया. Will he not give him a fine? He will give fine, right? So yeah, one example is that. Second example, his friend, our Sai's friend has come. After a long time from US, his friend has come. His friend has come and he just now landed, and someone came in his ears and told that my friend has come from US, and he's actually seriously listening to some session, and it's very interesting also, and he's going, quoting some reason, he's going. He could have called him to hear, no, since it will be benefiting him also, no, if he's coming. He could have called, but he went. But so how serious? He is having a seriousness towards meeting a new person and not satsang. That is one test. And one Prabhuji, I was having a discussion. Actually, last satsang, though we had only half an hour session, but we had a lengthy session for almost 45 minutes last time about one topic. You know that what topic was? That was a good satsang. What happened? After the actual satsang started. Absolute satsang started. Prabhuji, I read a book where he has given, that book was a very popular book and bestseller, where it said that 12 best qualities of a successful person. That was the book name. 12 best qualities of a successful person. Oh, what a wonderful book, Prabhu. That one. But Vedas say that anything which is not linked with the real goal of life, it is waste. It might be very shocking. It might be very offending to someone. But try to understand the crux of this statement. Okay. Now, do you think what are the 12 best qualities in the book are there? Are they not there in the devotees? Simple question. Are they not humble? In fact, devotees have best qualities than most of the materially successful people also. Believe me. Humble, respectful, all these things, a lot of things they might be quoting in that book, but are they not there in the devotees? In fact, devotees are paradukka dukkis, Prabhuji and Madajis. I don't know whether the materially successful people would be having it or not. Like that, there are so many books. So anything. It's not only about book, Prabhuji and Mataji. It might be anything. For example, movie. If it is not earlier movies, earlier in our parents' time, there used to be good Bhakta Prahlad. That movie that Lava Kusha, right? Lava Kusha. When those movies, after seeing it, that we used to have a worship or devotion. Anything. It's not only about books. Anything. For example, it's not me, but including me, there are some more devotees who go to colleges. Because in colleges, if we say Bhagavad Gita, they will not listen, no? So we will tell personality development session, like power of habits, lifestyle management. Like that, we try to insert this Vedic knowledge in the college preaching also with a live example, so that they will understand. Youth, they will not understand the shlokas and all. You have to give some mass masala, some movie dialogues. Like that, we quote, then they will catch. Then they will come after the session also. They will come. Sir, your session is wonderful, sir. When is your next session? Where is your next session? They will come. So any action we are doing, it should deal with the real goal of life, not only to you, but to your society, as a husband, as a mother, as a wife, as a son. You should deal to that way only. That is what Maya is. It might throw a lot of things. And actually, the current society, there are a lot of things, lot of amazing things, right? OTTs, Netflix, Prime, this thing. I don't know how many channels. Earlier there was only Doordarshan. Only one. Ramayana, Mahabharata, Chitrahari, that's it. Now, options. If I see outside Prabhuji's and Madhaji's, driver also. Our guy is there, in our office, one cleaner works, and he does his cleaning, and he sits for almost 3 to 4 hours without anything, by seeing only mobile. I will give a laptop, or can you try to learn something? We are giving option. No sir, come. He's ready to take the 6,000 to 7,000 salary, whatever he's getting, but he's not. I voluntarily wanted to give a system and to make him learn. Try to learn something, no, that thing. Kids these days. Bro, kill me. Kill that, bro.
He's getting from the government.
Mataji, all these are Maya only, Mataji. All these are Maya. I know, I'm not forcing someone. I'm not, because some kids are not born devotees. There might be some born devotees. As I said, I think multiple times, ample times, there are kids who are born devotees. I'm able to see the change. I'm able to see how they behave, and who are not born devotees. For example, we are not. My kids are not born devotees. We came to Krishna consciousness only 7 to 8 years back, and I can't expect my kids to be Bhakta Prahladas. But I'm trying to provide that environment. But I can't force them. Hey, chanting Chaira. No, I can't do that. I need to understand that they might have come with a baggage in their previous life. I have already given an example. My elder one and younger one, right? She is not at all. She is not afraid. When I used to do like that in the 6 months old time, she used to laugh a lot. She used to smile a lot. My younger one, when I do that, he used to cry. For sure, 110%, he had something very traumatic experience in his previous life with the heights. Even today, he doesn't come. I feel when myself and my daughter used to go to the Torah or whatever this thing we used to go, I see with the tears in my eyes, I see him actually. What kind of trauma he might have gone in his previous life with the heights. So, coming back, Maya, I have given only 2 to 3 examples, Mataji. I can have 2 to 3 hour session how Maya can trick us, and Maya tricks only devotees, Mataji, because for others there is no need for her to spend time. They are already in Maya. They are hey, my guy, why is that? Who is that? Village. I recently went to village. He's thinking my kids Jabardast serial is coming and my kids are laughing. Ha 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 ha. They are laughing and he feels my kids are really happy. How great! I am keeping my kids very happy. That's it. There is no need of intervention. No. My kid is asking iPhone. I am giving iPhone. Wow, Daddy, I love you, Daddy. I really love you, Daddy. That's what that happiness is. That there is no need for Maya Devi to apply extra pressure for them. They are already Maya. Maya Devi puts stress only to us devotees or sadhakas who are trying to be devotee. Fine, I have given only a few examples. If you want, I can take a separate session on how Maya tests. It's not only for kids, anyone. Okay. So we need to understand Maya Devi is also an energy and energy of the Lord, and she mainly targets. In the spiritual world, it is called Bhadra, and in the material world, it is called Subhadra. Bhadra is all auspiciousness. There are no material modes in the spiritual world. If you wanted to know, there are no material modes in the spiritual world. Okay. So yeah. Now. So she uses basically the Trishul. Can someone read the translation? Ganesha, is it visible? Can you read that, Ganesha?
Material nature consists of 3 modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. When the entity comes in contact with nature, Almighty or Virgin, becomes sufficient by this mode.
Yes, he becomes conditioned by these modes. When the soul, when the living entity comes in contact with the nature, he becomes conditioned by these modes. Yes, he conditioned. You might have seen, right, in your locality also. How can I be a devotee, Prabhuji? मेरे family environment में सभी लोग ऐसे हैं, मैं कैसे आ सकता हूँ? मैं ये कैसे कर सकता? ये पूरा environment है वही. That is what the nature is saying. There are a lot of devotees who complain, right? There are a lot of people who complain. What to do, Prabhuji? I have this kind of environment. I'm not able to sustain my spiritual life. That's what the problem is quoting in contact. But still, he becomes conditioned by this. So he becomes conditioned by those 3 modes of material nature. But make a note, God gives an opportunity for everyone, even the person who is in Uganda as well. I told you. At least one opportunity. In India, multiple opportunities. We are fortunate that being born in India, we'll be getting multiple opportunities. But for the people who are outside, they might be getting, surely they will be getting an opportunity. It's not that only ISKCON will come and then only they will. No. Either it is through Christianity or through Islam, they will be exposed to the God's truth. Now, if they are not using the free will, he can't help it. He has to take again cycle. Chalta rahega. Okay? Yeah. Sai, read the translation.
From the mode of goodness, real knowledge.
1 minute. What for it? Shloka. Sattva sanjayate jnanam rajaso lobha evacha pramada moha tamaso bhavato gnanam evacha. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. From the mode of passion, greed develops. And from the mode of ignorance, develop foolishness, madness and illusion.
14.
Huh?
14.
Yeah, 14.17. 14.17. Krishna says this. So mode of passion, mode of passion. Actually, mode of passion. But please, Prabhuji, don't think that mode of passion is something negative, but that those passion also you can deploy in the service of the Lord. In the service of the Lord. You might have seen, I have personally seen in the limited 7 to 8 years of my this thing, I have seen devotees on mode of passion also deploying their energy, everything in services, Krishna services. My guru, my Shiksha Guru Liran Prabhu, I mean, though it's a very sad situation he is going through, and I think they were going through, but I'm feeling in one side I feel funny in a way, because he's a person like he's never stays in a single point. He always he runs, he makes others also run. Now with this rituals and all, he has been tied up in home only for the last 13 days. Now 13th day that puja happens, right? Padakarma they do. So in the 13th day, exactly on the 12th day, his another relative, some other older his relative has passed away. Now that sutak has extended to another 10 days. So it's almost for 20 days he has been like locked. He's a person of movement. Always he runs, he makes others also run. So, we need to understand that. Yeah, coming to the third one. Yeah, Traigunya Vishaya, it's a famous shloka. Traigunya Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna, Nirtvanda Nitya Sattvasto, Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. The Vedas deal mainly with the subject of three modes of middle nature. O Arjuna, become transcendental to these three modes. Be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. Be established in the self. Okay. So these three modes are. Let us not try to give an excuse. Yes, we should understand our situation. Yes, our family environment is like this, but we should, when the opportunity is given, we should grab with both the hands. Okay, so in fact, there are a lot of organizations coming to this when we say about Rajoguna, Tamoguna and Satoguna. There are a lot of organizations in the city, in the entire India, in the last 2 decades coming up. We will make you Satvik. Yes or no? Even in foreign also it is coming now. Vegan is a new concept. I think this decade it has come. So there are a lot of organizations which has come like this. We will make you Satvik, we will make you vegan. But is it serving the real goal of your life? That's what we need to question. Become Satvik, is that the goal? Yes, it might be assisting us for the real goal, but the consciousness what we need to have is we should not end with that. Okay, I am become Satvik, that's it, I am good. That's not the goal. By becoming Satvik, you are prone to take knowledge easily. When you become Satvik, you are prone to take knowledge easily. Otherwise, for other Guna people, it is very difficult to make the spiritual subjects understand. ఇలాంటి ఆధ్యాత్మిక విషయాలు రజోగుణంలో తమో గుణంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి వ్యక్తం చేయడం చాలా కష్టము. बहुत असंभव है. असंभव नहीं, बहुत कष्ट है और बहुत difficult है. Right, Bhumi? मुश्किल है. Yes. Okay. So no human beings born in the middle world has the consciousness uncontaminated by the three modes of middle nature. God is above the three modes. Hence, no one has the capacity to declare who is God. That's what we said. Okay. So, can you imagine Arjuna, a personality like Arjuna, who killed almost 400 crore people. Sorry, I think I revealed it. I wanted to ask this question. Do you know Arjuna how many people he killed?
400 crore.
Yes. I think actually मैंने unnecessarily answer बता दिया पहले. Question पूछना था. Do you know how many people? Yes, it is almost 4 to 5 times of Indian population, current Indian population. Yes. Yes, probably approximately he has killed that many people.
Yeah, half the world population.
Half the yes. He killed them. But now, as per our middle calculation, can you imagine this? A person killing 4 crore people in our middle calculation, what ghori kai he can be. Raktam ante asala pandaga. Ala anukuntam kada. The person who is killing 4 crore people, there is every possibility how demoniac he can be, right? How demoniac we can think. बचपन में एक स्टोरी था, अंगुली माल करके some story was there in our केंद्रीय विद्यालय CBSE. In my school there used to be this story, अंगुली माल. For that he used to take the fingers of people and keep it as a garland. No, you don't know that story?
Yes.
अंगुली माल. There was a story. For that whoever comes that way, after evening whoever goes there, he used to, I don't know what he used to do, but he used to cut the fingers and he used to make a garland. Garland. And that's what his name was, अंगुली माल. बचपन में वो स्टोरी सुन के मेरे को रोम कांपते थे. मेरे को नाइट में मेरे को सपने बुरे सपने आते थे. वो वेल होता लेता.
In the morning you should check your.
So that kind of बचपन में when around 4th or 5th class में I used to fear a lot. So leave about killing, taking a finger itself I used to get a fear. Now a person here is a person who killed almost 400 crore people. What kind of a demonic guy he might be? But being in the mode of passion also, he did as a service and he did with a compassion. As a role, as a duty, as requested by Lord himself, he has taken up that role and did the duty.
They were evil people.
Yeah.
They were evil people.
Yeah. Thing is point, but despite evil people, can you expect? Now evil people is there. Even devotee, do you think even some bad person is coming and he is harming you? Will you imagine a devotee? Can you imagine a devotee fighting Dushum like a Basha, Rajnikant? No, right? Of course, thing is, my intention is not that we should not react. If the situation persists, we need to react. I'm not saying we should be there. I just remembered a pastime from Srila Prabhupada. Some Buddhist monks were going. Some monks were going, and some debate has happened. I don't know the exact pastime, but I wanted to tell the crux. So Buddhist monks, right, completely non-violence. Now some lady is going. Someone is trying to harm a lady. What will you do? No, we should not do violence. We will not do anything. How it can be? And Srila Prabhupada questioned. I don't know with whom the conversation happened, but he mentioned, no, we can't keep quiet. Devotee, he reacts.
Actually, the problem is, if you go to Kachiguda, there is a temple which is a replica of one in Rajasthan, Kachiguda Sham temple, and in that temple, people are they chant, Khatu Shyam.
Right.
He's barbaric. Barbaric grandson of Bhim.
Right.
So what they are chanting is Hare ka Shahara, Khatu Shyam Hamara. Anyone who is losing, Khatu Shyam is helping.
Okay.
So they are chanting in that way. And I feel so disgusted hearing that, because for that reason he has to, Khatu Shyam has not been praised because he was Hare ka Sahara. Because he was such a big devotee of Lord Krishna that without even thinking he offered his head.
Yes.
For that reason, Lord Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna gave him that he gave his name also to him, and he has been prayed for that reason. As far as Hare ka Sahara was concerned, he told that anyone who loses in the war, I will be with him.
Yeah.
So he was also willing to be with Kauravas.
Yes.
So and he was so powerful. So people are not understanding the context of the thing. Like when they're saying Hare ka Sahara, so means he can't be with bad people,
No, you're right.
So people actually they're not understanding the context.
Yeah.
I'm a very small person, but
No, it's an unfortunate situation because there are a lot of
they don't know why is he getting prayed.
Yes.
Why is it so important?
Prabhuji, it has gone to limitless boundaries actually. I don't know. How many of, I think I already asked this question, how many of you have done here Santoshi Mata Puja? I think no one will lift hand, I believe, even if they did also.
We have.
Okay, good. We did it, yeah. But now you realize it, right? If you are realized, well and good. If you are still not realized, I
Yeah,
can't
I've
help
seen
it.
him, but I don't tell it at my home. But
Yeah. The thing is, there is no Santoshi Mata in our entire scriptures. That Santoshi Mata is a character created by T-series Gulshan Kumar in his movies, and he made a silly movie. In that movie, if you see this movie now, you will laugh. I will tell you the story. There was a evil Atta, and evil Atta means evil mother-in-law, and daughter-in-law was facing lot of problems. And then she performed puja to Santoshi Mata, and Santoshi Mataji helped her in coming out of the troubles, and that's how Santoshi Mataji came, and they built temples. The first temple was built in ISKCON Abits, Abits only, in Abits area only.
Achha, I'm replacing with Tulsi Mata. Sorry.
Santoshi Mata, then later the kind of temples were building for Santoshi Mata. Producer came in front of the media and said, Paya, there is no Santoshi Mata, I created it, is my own this thing, my own creation, and no need to build puja, this temples and all for her. And for that, the Santoshi Mata, great singer Anuradha Paudwal sang 6 to 7 songs also. Jai Jai Santoshi Mata, Jai Jai Jai. No,
50 years back.
no, lot of people say Santoshi Mataji is a sister of Ganesha.
Oh no, I'm
Please, give me a break. There is no character. There is no character in Vedas or any scriptures mentioned.
Ashok Sundari is sister of God.
No, I don't want to get into there. But Santoshi Mata character is not there. Please. Now, since he is telling they are building temples for actresses.
No,
Doing Milka Abhishekam.
It was my fault. In my house, they prayed to Tulsi Mata. By mistake, it went like that.
Please, that's okay. But if you are realizing it, please, if you know someone is doing it, Try to tell them. If they are not hearing, let them. Now, who is worshipping Santoshi Mata? Which planet they will go? Did you ever think? Did you ever think which planet they will go? Huh? Please, Sai Baba, kindly try to understand. Sai Baba is not a god.
Not at all.
Is not a god at all. And Sai Baba, he said, "Sabka Malik ek hai," but he never said that वो मालिक मैं ही हूँ, right? He never said that, right? "Sabka Malik ek hai" said, but he never said that "Sabka Malik मैं हूँ." Now, ultimate thing I
We
will
used
tell.
to stay in the mosque.
No. Anyway, we'll get into that there. But if you understand, 20 to 30 years back, there was no Gita. Sai Gita was not there. Sai Gita has come only 20 to 30 years back. It was invented. Please, Prabhuji and Mataji, he is a person with some siddhis. So anyone can become that. Now tomorrow, for example, my name is Srinivas Maheshwar. And they will make Zenith Srima Baba. Zenith Srima Baba बोल के कोई भगवान नहीं बनेगा ना. बोलेंगे श्रीमा बाबा की जय बोलेंगे तो कैसा होगा बोलो. Please.
One Muslim.
He is not in Prabhuji, in the name, you know what, I have a lot of respect with his inspiration. They have really built very charitable institutions, very nice charitable institutions they have built. No offense intended. They are doing a wonderful job. There are some my
But he
own.
used to eat non-veg as well.
That's another topic, Prabhuji. So, but the thing is,
How can
Prabhuji,
a saint it?
Prabhuji, the point is, we are at a stage. We are at a stage where we are at a stage. 1 minute, Prabhuji, 1 minute. We are at a stage, Prabhuji, where someone is good at something. It doesn't mean that he is everything. Prabhuji, if someone is good at something, it doesn't mean he is everything. Please don't get into that mode. God of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar, he got Bharat Ratna. Srila Prabhupada didn't get Bharat Ratna. Does it mean that Sachin is God? రూల్ లేదు. కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఈ సమాజంలో ఏం జరుగుతుందంటే కొంతమంది యోగా నేర్పించుకుంటూ బాగా ఇట్స్ వెరీ గుడ్ థింగ్. There is some NGO organization which teaches yoga perfectly well and which has yoga postures. They are doing well. Since a lot of people are coming to his yoga and he's teaching yoga well, and it is very impactful also. He's making an impact in the society by introducing yoga to the people. Very nice. You stick to that. Now, since the population, a lot of fans and followers are there, I can't go in and encroach in the area of spirituality. No, please. I'm not against other people. If they're in fact, our Subbarao Prabhuji, who is there in our community, he did his schooling from LKG till 10th class in Satya Sai Nigamam somewhere in Anantapura somewhere. He studied till 10th class, Puttaparthi, and he studied and he came out of it. And even our Satya Prabhu, our neighbor, there are a lot of actually mostly Vaishyas, I think they mostly have worship Satya Sai Baba, but a lot of people, they have come to Krishna consciousness. But try to understand, it's very difficult for them also, because till 20 to 30 years they have been following that and coming to this, it is very difficult for them. But we need to understand the truth. We can't simply go like this. He is not God. There is no reference of scriptural reference of Satya Sai Baba saying God. Probably had he been there alive now, he would, Babu నేను ఎప్పుడు చెప్పాను రా బాబు, నేను దేవుడు అనేవాడేమో. నేను సబ్కా మాలిక్ ఏక్ అన్నాను, ఆ ఏక్ నేను అనలేదు కదా. Please. And I'm really sorry if someone is really worshipping him. My intention is not to demean him, but try to understand and come out of it. Try to take the knowledge from Vedas, Vedic scriptures. వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా, see Prabhuji's truth might be bitter, but it doesn't mean that there are a lot of institutions, NGOs outside where they will try to appreciate you. Papa, అనురాధ గారు, మీ గుణం మామూలు గుణం కాదు. అనురాధ గారు, మీరంటే మామూలు మనిషి కాదు, మీరు మనుషుల్లోనే ఒక అల్టిమేట్, మీరు ఎంత గొప్పవారండి అని అనగానే అనురాధ వచ్చింది. చెక్ ఎంత ఇవ్వాలి చెప్పండి, I will give check 2 lakhs. No, Please, there are a lot of organizations like that, but spiritual organizations, they are bent on giving the truth, and they will never compromise in telling the truth, whether you like it or not like it. And do you really think if you ఇలా అన్నాడు నేను ఒప్పుకోను వాళ్ళ తప్పు అని అన్నంత మాత్రాన్ని ఉరుగుతుందా? If someone thinks what this guy Srima Baba is coming and saying something and I will not agree, don't agree. Is there any effect to the scriptures if you are not agreeing or disagreeing? So please, Prabhujis and Matajis, if some knowledge is coming, try to grasp with two hands. Try to question them. I know there is a possibility in your environment they have been practicing in some way, and that might be impacted from your childhood. Now there is a question. Have you noticed any non-sampradaya discussions or big mandalis happening? Only batting would be happening. Only the session would be given. No would be encouraged to ask a question. Have you seen that? Have you noticed that? Most of the non-disciplinic succession things, what are the satsangs happen? It is only one way. No questioning is allowed. If you question no, they will come and మీరు పక్కరండి, they will take it. I don't want to experiment that, but you can try that. First thing to ask, do you belong to Sampradaya? If Sampradaya, which Sampradaya? Is it a wrong question to ask? I'm not, with humble respect I'm asking. Okay, you are giving spiritual, you are talking about Krishna. Which Sampradaya you belong? Ask no.
They may lie also.
For example, Ram Rahim Baba, that insan Ram Rahim Baba. Before, I don't know whether you have seen his videos or not. Before he starts the video, Shiva, then he starts. And he says that I belong to Shankaracharya lineage. All the 8 matas of Shankaracharya, no one identifies him as a lineage. How you can do it? He is simply making innocent people suffer.
They don't know and he is making money.
Yes. And scam. No, India is in such a situation. There are so many Swamijis, Babas who are khulla mein scam aaya, still they are worshipping him. In TV mein scams aaya, TV mein live scam dikha. Now he is popular, staying in some Kailasha in near US. From there also he is having fans. What can we do? That is the situation. Please, Prabhujis and Matajis, cross question. It might be very disturbing for the people who are having some kind of a worship and suddenly changing means it's really difficult, I know. But try to understand the reality. Ask the question. We are not asking questions either to your parents. If my mother every Saturday she used to tell me, hey, Saturday go to Anjane Swami temple. You should not eat non-veg on Saturday. Then why, mommy? Why? No, because that is good. No reason. Because that is good. And Sunday full khulla karo. Thank God, luckily Krishna has been merciful to me. He has sent wonderful devotees in my life, and I am able to see the difference when the devotees come in our life. I am able to see the difference in my lifestyle management, my professional life, my personal life also.
No offenses. Actually, my parents also say that if you are allowed to eat onion and garlic, can you put it in your prasad? They ask, and if you can't put it in your prasad, then think twice. Why can't you put it in your prasad?
Yes.
And why are you eating? No offenses to everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, but
Prabhuji, it's a journey.
They tell me, they don't tell others, but they tell me.
Yeah. It's a journey. I mean, everyone has to go through. Anyway, but yeah, please try to understand what is Matajis worships. Like this, there are a lot of apasampradayas in it. But again, these are not black and white also. ఇది వైట్ ఇది బ్లాక్ లాగా ఉండదు. ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్ గుడ్ వర్క్ ఆల్సో. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ డినయింగ్ ఇట్ యాక్చువల్లీ. For example, Satsubara Prabhuji, I take an example. There are some people who took an advantage of these yoga classes and they are doing it and they have benefited also. Health also they got rectified. But it doesn't give a liberty for them to talk about God.
True, very true.
It doesn't give a liberty to talk about God. Please. If you really want to talk about God, come to Sampradaya and do it. We are not denying it. Try to understand what Sampradaya is, what is disciplinic succession. There might be situations who are from Apasampradaya, they might be talking about Krishna. But at some point of the time, he will slip the tongue. It's not good. Is it real? अपन को उतना वक्त है क्या? 10 years एक में आगा के अरे ये गलत बोल रहा है. उतना टाइम नहीं है अपन के पास. Please. Okay. So now next is Vedas are called Apaurushyas. Everyone say Apaurusheya. Apaurusheya. Apaurusheya means not written by human beings. Hence, by studying Vedas, scriptures including Bible, Quran, in disciplinary succession, parampara, one can understand the science of God. Try to understand that even scriptures include even the Quran and Bible also. But we need to understand these particular scriptures were revealed as per the time, place, circumstances. When I say time, place, circumstances, we need to understand Jesus Christ was dealing with whom? What kind of personalities? See, let me show you this. We need to understand that any philosophy created by humans, any philosophy created, not this, we need to understand that Jesus Christ was dealing with shepherds. And in the Last Supper also he quoted the same thing, that this much knowledge is enough for you. Even if I give you more knowledge, you will not be in a situation to grasp it. That's it, he ended it. There was so much knowledge for him to give, but he understood the nature of people. Similarly, Muhammad, he has revealed Quran. When he would, what did he say? At least don't have a wrong relationship with your sister and mother. Kindly don't have a wrong relation with your sister. When he is begging like this, can you estimate the seriousness of the environment he is dealing with? When someone is quoting, please Prabhuji, it might be a mere statement from my end, but try to understand when he is saying kindly don't have a wrong relationship with your sister or mother, means it's a very grave statement. What kind of a people he is dealing with? So for them, if we say sannyasa, vanaprastha, brahmacharyam, will they really understand? No, right? So we need to have that point in mind, and they are also considered. Now, any philosophy created by human, as we discussed, affected by three modes of material nature, human created philosophies are not complete, because it's the same thing. For example, Ramana Maharshi is there. Some philosophers, it might be some incident happened to them, and they might be inspired to take spiritual path. But he is dealing with only one problem. The same problem might not be for you. So it doesn't mean that we should apply it. So that's the reason why human-made philosophy, always there is a problem. They deal with the parts without a connection to the real goal of life. They only deal with the parts, but not real goal of life. What is the real goal of life? What is the real goal of life? Real goal of life is to break the chain of birth, death, old age and disease, and again not to take birth in this middle world. Yes. That is our real goal. Okay. So they are influenced by an incident in philosopher's life, or in most cases it fixes that problem but not the entire problem. Anyway, now here there is a example given in Chaitanya Charitamrit, where right, like goat. How many of you drunk goat milk? Anyone has drunk goat milk? No? I actually, you remember? Actually, my uncle.
I had an opportunity, but I didn't drink it.
No, actually, my uncle, my Menamama, they used to have almost thousands of goats they used to have. So I used to drink goat milk as well in my childhood.
Is it yummy?
Huh?
Is it yummy?
I don't remember also. I don't remember because I was born in Giddalur, so it was in that environment. So yeah. So anyway, I was bringing this topic because in Chaitanya Charitamrita, actually, it is said, here it is said that with the exception of devotional service, all the methods of self-realization are like the nipples on the neck of a goat. So real udders are under the belly of the goat. Real udders where we get milk, right? Where we get milk. But there might be, it is compared, he has compared human-made philosophies and Vedas, or devotional service. Devotional service he has compared with the udders, and any other process of self-realization he has compared with this. You have seen, right? गोट को ऐसे होता है, उसे क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में, प्रभु जी? हाँ, बकरी तो बकरी मालूम है, बकरी के जो नीचे होता है ना वो ये वाला, these things, some yalla buddings, तो दाढ़ी सेपरेट रहता है, दाढ़ी सेपरेट रहता है,
ऐसा होता है क्या?
होता है प्रभु जी प्लीज, मैं आपसे ये एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया मैं।
देखा नहीं था closely।
नो प्रभु, मेल गोट्स दे हैव दाढ़ी एंड अरे
नहीं,
फीमेल
दाढ़ी तो होती है सर, ये जो आप बोल रहे हैं।
हाँ नहीं ये दाढ़ी सेपरेट रहता है, लेकिन ये भी रहता है separately, it will be there like adults only. Anyway, I think a lot of kids are not exposed to villages, so they might not be knowing it, but if you see carefully, see the videos from today, you will see. But basically the point here what we are trying to convey is any other philosophy which is not leading to the real goal of life is similar to these things which are there just below the mouth. But the real philosophy is like a udders where we get the milk from the goat. That's what he compares. The nipples on the neck of a goat may seem like a source of milk, but when we try to get milk from such nipples, we'll be foolish. When we do that, only blood will come, not milk will come. We're foolish. Therefore, an intelligent person adopts only devotional service, giving up all other processes of self-realization. All other human-created philosophies are like aja, gala, sthana, nyaya. So, aja, gala, sthana, that's what he's saying. All other philosophies. So, all other human-made philosophies are similar to those things. That's what he's trying to stress out. Okay? So yeah. So we need to, we see, Prabhuji and Madhav, our intention is not to ridicule other organizations. My only other organization, if they are doing some service, let them restrict to the service. They are really doing good service also. We are not denying it. Because in society, everything is not black and white. Tu pura bad hai, tu pura good hai. No, it's not like that. So organization, they are good at something, but it doesn't give a right for them to take spiritual subjects. If you wanted to really talk about spiritual subjects, come to Parampara and get the blessings of Guru and teach. No one is stopping you. That's the point. Okay. So like this, they look like, and let us go to the, I don't know, I think we already seen this. We already seen this in the third session, that is, do we need to believe in scriptures or not? But we need to understand Veda. Already we have seen that Veda includes with, which means to know. Veda means that which is knowable. Vedas are called aporishayas, means not written by human beings or science of God. Question: did people not change the knowledge over generations? No. King's duty was to maintain the authority of God over generations, and all kings built temples, maintained brahmanas, so they can preserve Vedic knowledge. And only way to maintain peace and prosperity in kingdom was by making everyone learn Shastra and serve Brahmanas. This is the dharma of the king. Brahmanas would rewrite the scriptures as it is over generations to the written texts are saved for future generations. Okay, Guru Parampara protected the knowledge from being misinterpreted for future generations. There are 4 paramparas. Okay, Vedas predicted many things about past, present and future. I don't want to dwell. I think we have in detail discussed what they have predicted, what they have come. Now current science is trying to know. Science might have just known that there is a rebirth, which they have known recently. Now they have only, at this juncture, they might have only known that if some person dies, he takes a rebirth as a human being. But tomorrow science has to reinvent this as well, or rediscover this thing as well, that there is a possibility that rebirth not only might happen as a human alone, it can happen even in the animal way also. That's the challenge for science, which already Vedas have predicted. Vedas not only predicted, it's a knowledge, karma. There is every possibility you can take birth in the lower animal planets as well, the animal kingdom as well. We can take birth as a dog, cat also. That science has not yet found out, but hopefully they will find it out in the coming days.
In a couple of decades back only, they came to know about the cheese stational service for the which happened in Lord Balram like in 5,000 years back.
Yes.
They're making fun of it now they agree to it.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, the basic bottom line is Vedas, whatever they told, whatever they are saying, whatever they are told for futures, everything is happening. And actually, you know what? It's not some theoretical thing. In the last 60-70 years itself, you can see. Last 60-70 years back itself, you can see. Had you imagine if you ask my dad who did he had his first job in 1972 as an Air Force personnel, and if I ask my grandfather at that time that water would be sold in future, they would have laughed. Hey, कौन पानी बेचेगा रे? चुपचाप बैठ करके they would have scolded me. Had we told हवा भी बेचेंगे, they would have beaten with a stick. Now it's happening, right? It's happening. Food and water never. Actually, it is told in Vedas that food, education, and health. If these three things have started being sold, Kaliga is going to progress fast from that point. Already it started in this tenure itself. Food, health, education. If they are kept for selling. I remember my Kendriya Vidyalaya education, every year only we used to pay 45 rupees. For till 10th class. Till 10th class we used to pay every year 45 rupees. And books extra cost. That's it. Now lakhs are serving. Some first class Oak Ridge school, I think 4 or 5 lakhs, I think.
5 lakhs.
I don't know.
The Santa Maria I am hearing like in class
Anyway.
9 they are paying 6 lakh rupees.
They should feel, no, parents also should get a feel that, see my kids के लिए मैं कितना कर रहा हूँ, वो feeling आ है ना अंदर से.
दो बच्चों को भेज रहे हैं, दो बच्चों को
Investment.
दो बच्चों को भेज रहे हैं 12 lakh for 1 lakh per month.
I really doubt
only
probably.
for school.
I really doubt if they, I mean, with that kind of environment, Prabhu, it's very difficult to become IIT actually.
Invested, sir. They become an IIT, they will earn crores of dollars.
No, actually, no. Their aim is not to stay in IIT, Prabhu. For sure, those kind of schools they are planning to go out of country, for sure.
Yes.
They are not going to. Their goal is not to stay in India for sure.
Just going to a good school cannot guarantee that you will be there.
What?
Just going to a good school doesn't guarantee you that you will become an IIT.
IIT, yeah, that's what. No way.
What is that?
But at least parents will have a feel. No, tomorrow कुछ गंदा काम किया तो मैंने तेरे को कितना पढ़ाया, लाख पढ़ के पढ़ाया, कितना कौन माई का लाल है इस सोसाइटी में, तेरे को जितना मैंने इतना पैसे पा करके किया, किसी ने नहीं किया.
For that emotional dialogue.
That's what. So yeah.
My friend is there. His father was not running well, and he studied in Adarsh Hindi Vidyalaya.
Anuradha Mataji, Prashant తీసుకొని వెళ్ళండి. Anuradha Mataji. Coming back, okay, fine.
In West Bengal, he studied in Adarsh Hindi Vidyalaya, a very government Vidyalaya, free of cost, and he cleared the chartered accountancy first shot.
Yeah, a lot of examples like that. Yeah, so the bottom line is, so this session we have taken, so I don't want to dwell, I think already we have discussed. I just wanted to say the power of Vedas. At that time, Dhritarashtra, you know right, he was a blind person. And he was asking Sanjaya, Sanjaya, how does the world look? For that, Sanjaya gives a simple shloka. And the shloka says, as a person can see his own face in a mirror, even so is the island called Sudarshan seen in the lunar disk. 2 of its parts seem to be a peepal tree leaves, while 2 others look like a large hare. Hare means, Sai? No, juttu kaadu. Hare ante rabbit. Male rabbit ni hare anukuntaru. Yeah, hare. Male rabbit ni hare, I think they call. Hare. Others look like a large hare. It is surrounded on all sides with an assemblage of every kind of deciduous plants leaves. Besides these portions, the rest is all water. That's what in a single shloka he tells Dhritarashtra. Now as per his shloka, this is hair is appearing, right? Hair is there, and peepal tree leaves are there here, and here and there some deciduous plants leaves are there. Now if we see it in mirror, it appears like this. And if we little bit color it, it appears like this. And still more color it, it appears like this. So that's what the power of Vedas. With a simple language, entire world is shown. Okay. With this, I wanted to stop. I know still my part 1 is not yet over. So part 5 is over. So part 6 will continue next week if possible. So anyone has any questions for what we discussed?
So today we are finishing very fast.
Huh? What?
Why are we finishing so fast today?
Because I have a couple of announcements to make.
Okay.
So since Maya Prabhu is also there,
Okay.
he has done a wonderful job in a lot of things I wanted to do. Yeah, Prabhu, Ashish Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu ji, yeah. Now you can say human being में एक negative quality है. For example, I think yeah. So your point is, for example, एक बंदा है वो काम से प्रेरित है वो नेगेटिव क्वालिटी है, लेकिन वो नेगेटिव क्वालिटी से भी गॉड से आ रहा है ना. दैट्स व्हाट योर पॉइंट इज, राइट?
Fullness, completeness.
Yeah. Prabhu ji, that's a very good question, Prabhu. That's a very good question.
Because I was he told under my knowledge
हाँ.
how can safely person eat meat?
हाँ.
If somebody human being is eating meat,
हाँ.
so that quality might be in God because
हाँ.
we are part of Passover.
हाँ, हाँ.
We might have some not in completeness,
हाँ.
but God may have in completeness.
हाँ.
That
Prabhuji, there are in fact, in the upcoming slides we will show what are those qualities. There are around 64 qualities. 64 qualities of God. Negative are not there, Prabhuji. These negatives are embedded only once the soul reaches he gets conditioned by attaching with the material nature. Only once he falls to this material world, all these things. I will ask one more question. Cigarette अपन पीते हैं. So cigarette, what a mattu बदल रहा is it is giving, we can think. No, we can't say that. Oh, I think इतना अपन cigarette enjoy कर रहे हैं तो कृष्णा भी great smoker रहा होगा. That's not the point. All these things are embedded, or all these things are something we acquired in this material world. What are the qualities Krishna has? We will see in the upcoming slides where significant 60 qualities are there. 4 unique qualities are there which would be separating from Krishna and Lord Shiva. Krishna and Lord Shiva, there are difference. 4 extra qualities are there for Krishna. Vishnu and Shiva, there are Vishnu also 60 qualities only. But Vishnu and Krishna, there are additional 4 qualities which are there. But for your question, Prabhuji, all these qualities, what you mentioned, negative qualities, that understanding is not that wrong, that those qualities also might have been gotten from spiritual world, or Krishna might have had. That's why we are having that propensity. No, only after getting in touch with the material contact, we get into these things. Material contact means it's not only at the time of birth or in the family itself, but even in the, for example, एक बंदा अभी 10th क्लास में पढ़ रहा है, उसके बंदे उसके क्लासमेट्स हैं, उसके क्लासमेट्स से क्या नए थिंग्स he will be learning, which might be very nonsense. We should, that's a wrong thing to derive that these wrong things also might have been come from spiritual world. No, these are क्या बोलते हैं भाई, it's a IP right of material world, intellectual property of material world. All these things, what are the negative things are there? This is the intellectual property of material world. It's not an intellectual property of spiritual world. Yes.
When someone is going into the spiritual path, when they are in the process,
Yes.
so somewhere you said that Krishna will test us.
Yes.
Why Prabhuji?
No, not Krishna. Durga will test.
Why to test? So
Why to test?
how
Why to
feel that kind of test?
why to test? To know your seriousness, that you are really serious in spiritual life or not.
God knows, right?
Huh?
How much seriousness.
God within you, as a Paramatma, knows it. But Durga has been obligated that job as well to do it. Of course, God within ourselves would be knowing it, but God is very merciful. Directly, if He wanted to punish you, it might be too much to take. Sometimes, my CEO is there. I'm just giving an example. CEO is there. CEO comes to my company. But CEO always maintains healthy relations with all the employees, because once in a blue moon he comes. With everybody he talks very nicely. Suresh, hi Narsimha, how are you? Hi Arshad, all good, everything fine and all. He will say, because once in a blue moon he has a very good thing with everyone. But because I stay as a country head here, I see day in and out everyone, and I know each and everyone properly what kind of attitude a person has. I will be deployed with a role of, if something is going bad, I need to punish also. I will give couple of warnings. Also choose ko 2 times to leave kar 2 times to leave kar. You promised me that while you are in leave, your things would not be getting affected, and you will be transitioning it to your team member while you are away. First time he went to that person went to leave, and his team member could not manage, and we disturbed him during the leave, and that problem got sorted out. Second time he went to leave, he again promised before going to leave, saying that no issues will occur, sir, this time. But again issue occurred, and his team member could not handle. Again we took him into call. Now I told him to send a mail. My apologies for the first 2 times. I said, but I could not. I will take care of this. I took an up. It might be sounding very offensive for him. क्या है बंदा है महेश के क्यों ऐसे टांग खींच रहा है? It's my duty, यार. Now third time भी जाएगा. I can't go on like that. No, I need to. Some point I give little warnings. I need to punish him, right? When I will punish him, appraisals. Appraisal goals. I need to see, no. Then I will be having proofs, right? That's why I will tell my employees we should have a healthy fear towards our job. I think I'm just trying to give a gross example for your example, Mataji. So Durga Mai has been bestowed with that part of filtering job. Whoever is going to Krishna, she has been designated. Yes, it doesn't mean that Krishna doesn't know. Krishna knows. But does Krishna want? Upadrushta anumanta cha. Whatever the negative things you are doing, Krishna might sanction. But whatever Krishna sanctions doesn't mean that Krishna likes it. For example, a person is smoking. Does Krishna really want him to smoke? But he is giving respect to his free will. Okay, Krishna, I wanted to drink, smoke, please. Drink, smoke. He is sanctioning. Don't misunderstand Krishna. మోసగాళ్ళకు మోసగాడు కృష్ణుడు, మోసగాళ్ళకు మోసగాడు. మన సూపర్ స్టార్ కృష్ణ కాదు, అసలైన కృష్ణ. Okay, so he knows, but still he has Durga Mai to take care of. She seriously wanted serious people to go to Krishna. Any other questions? Okay.
And he can do. I think he can do everything, but if he does everything, then people won't remember. He wants people to remember, like others also, to praise them also.
Yes.
So that's why he is.
There are multiple reasons, Babu, but I have just given a single answer so that Mataji can understand with a gross example. There may be multiple other things which we can go on, but the point is right. But there are some more items also for that. Why Durga is not only that. Trishulam, how many sharp edges would be there, Ganesh? In Trishul, Durga hand, Trishul would be there, no?
Yeah,
3. What are those 3? Any idea? No idea? Guess, no? To kill. Okay, fine. 3. The 3 sharp edges are, 3 things are 3 miseries of the world. What are the 3 miseries of the world? Adi Bhautika, Adi Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika. These are the 3 sharp edges of Trishul. Right? Adi Bhautika means the problems created by our own body and mind. Adhyatmika means the problems created by other living entities. And Adi Daivika means the problems created by nature. Tsunami, famine, floods, all these things. Okay? Anyway, so with this I end the session. Any other questions? Anyone? No, that's good. So I will stop the recording here.